Hi, this is Deadman. If you're watching this video, I assume you're old enough to see gore, violence, swearing, and general adult content. If you aren't old enough, come back with some ID.
Or a fake one.
Ugh. This may be the most hyped transition to a title screen ever. That is probably one of the coolest ways the game has opened. It opens up solemn, then reveals they're falling off an infinite cliff onto a busted clock tower. I love it already.
I'm okay! Let's go! Just stay close to me!
Teamwork! A good portion of the cutscenes are in the slideshow type format, and it was supposed to be a cost-effective measure. I'd say that's a fair trade-off to make the gameplay better. Plus, it gives the game a unique style. This is a clever way to go through your intro credits. Platinum games are always a win. Having the creator of Devil May Cry helm the creation of Bayonetta is fantastic. It's honestly hilarious. The games are a direct opposite of each other. Instead of having a male demon slayer, you have a female angel slayer.
Even old Eggman the Destroyer gets scrambled in the end, right?
It's a Sega property, so of course there's going to be Sonic references.
And I prefer my shoes made out of rubber, not concrete.
I can definitely dig every monster getting a short cutscene as an entry in your bestiary. I love the initial rug pull of Bayonetta acting like a nun, then kicking the ass of angels that show up.
Next time you want me hands on me, you better make sure I'm dead.
The physical comedy with these stupidly OP people is hilarious. Plus, Rodon is a badass.
Light up foes to 1,000 degrees. Warning, fire spreads.
Do you naughty little angels deserve a good spanking?
Bayonetta is just a female Dante, and that's not at all a bad thing. This game is so stupid, ridiculous, and over the top, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
Bayonetta!
Teamwork.
Now, this is cheeky. Throwing me these cheap toys.
Don't worry about quality. I've got quantity.
In this instance, it's forgivable. Plus, you can't expect to have the Scarborough Fair right off the bat, can you? love that Bayonetta's overall style with her general movements and fighting is sexy without being gratuitous. It definitely helps build her as a character and not be solely fan service. A lot of her moves incorporate dancing, which also helps build her up as a memorable character.
If you're just gonna watch, I'm putting you to the work. That was your last call.
I don't even know what's going on anymore, but I love it.
As long as there's music, I'll keep on dancing.
Good point, Bayonetta. So, the music for the game is all over the place, but I dig the hell out of it. It goes from anywhere between epic orchestral to bubblegum pop, and it just fits so well. The combat is heavily style-based, as Devil May Cry is, albeit a bit more forgiving. Bayonetta has a variety of weapons to call on, such as a sword and rocket launchers, to make insane combos that would make Dante blush. The halos exploding from the angels also look like rings from Sonic, making it another fun Easter egg from a Sega property.
Damn it, who did that? I just bought the damn thing!
Bayonetta's oops face is priceless. Bayonetta also has a style ranking like every character action game should. Also, loving the photo finish like she's modeling.
Radon should be paying me for even touching these toys.
Bayonetta is a diva, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
I tell you what, if I could see them bastards that did this to my car, forget about it.
Pretty sure you wouldn't stand a chance, Enzo.
20 years ago, you woke up stuck in a casket at the bottom of a lake. All you can remember is that you're a witch. But now, you're stuck because you gotta sacrifice our halo-wearing friends every day or they'll drag your ass back down to hell.
It's a bit forced, but that's a pretty succinct recap for what's going on.
Huh? What the fuck?
Surprisingly, a plane flying low and chaos about to commence isn't even the weirdest thing that happens in this game. While Jean isn't shown nearly as much as Bayonetta, she has equal amounts of badass. Witch Time is another one of Bayonetta's powers, where if you dodge at the last second, you get a few seconds of time being incredibly slowed down. Ass-kicking power poses. It's funny that because of Witch Time, it only lasted a few seconds.
I got a little present for you. These babies are special. Built from an alloy the devil himself would kill to get his hands on. Don't break these, 'cause they're one of a kind. Not to butt into your affairs, but I'm pretty sure you got somewhere better to be. The guys you're up against aren't the type to wait for you to finish a round. Enzo, her drinks are going on your tab, buddy. You deadbeat motherfucker.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's what you've been waiting for. Angel attack! Ready, fire!
I like the the idea of a minigame at the end of each chapter to help you get extra items and halos. Moving from chapter to chapter has you moving a Bayonetta piece around the board. A nice inclusion for any character action game is being able to practice your sick moves. I dig the Indiana Jones style of map travel. I love that delayed title card paired with Let's Dance, boys. Another small thing I like is Bayonetta's shadow that's cast, which is from Madama Butterfly, so her shadow always has butterfly wings. If Bayonetta is using a giant key as a weapon, does that technically make her a Keyblade wielder?
If you get in my way, I will... How do the Americans put it? Oh yes, bust a cap in yo ass.
Right on, baby. Right on.
I love that Bayonetta is being goofy and making a legitimate threat, but Rodin just rolls with it. These immortal-type characters are just the best to write for. Since there are no stakes for their mortality, they get to have a lot of fun making jokes like this. I love getting to collect little bits and bobs through the game to craft items like this. I love that flourish and battle pose. I also love Bayonetta doing dumb shit like using an angel's weapon as a stripper pole. Have I mentioned how much I love this game yet? So, on top of her clothes literally being made from her hair, yeah, this is pretty epic, getting to summon a demon with your hair to eat the bigger angels. It's also a nice addition that she incorporates dancing into her summoning.
Whoa, no touchy. No touchy. No touch.
Well, well. An Angelic Hymns Gold LP. Got your hands on something awfully rare, haven't you? That thing is the perfect bait to coax out some of hell's uglies. One note hits their ears, and a damn who's who of Inferno comes pouring out of the inner circles. Then I can use them to breathe life into what I make best. Weapons of mass destruction. Tell you what, you give me that record and I'll order up something so fiendish, angels will cry at the sight of it. I'll just have to pop down to the tropics for a bit. So take a load off. All done. He's a little rude, but he makes up for it with charm. Be nice to him, okay?
You get new weapons from finding LPs and giving them to Rodin, so he can in turn go kick some demon ass to get you new and improved weapons. Jean is also an extra diva and knows how to make a hell of an entrance. Part of your witchy powers is walking on walls when the moon is out.
Do you believe in fate? Fate brought us here together, and it will never tear us apart.
Luca is such a dork. He's being chased around by guards, but still has time to flirt. He's not your typical lead male cast and is, well, he's a bit of an idiot.
Which means I'm right on your doorstep, Bayonetta.
I'll never not love Luca, thinking he's a suave badass, but proving time and again he's not.
I'll let you in on a little secret, Cheshire.
The name is Luke.
You need to hone your sense of smell, my dear. There's no rosemary in the perfume. After all, rosemary is a demon repellent.
Witchy lessons. Bayonetta dispelling barriers with a kiss just adds to her overall character.
Well, that's not fair at all.
Call an ambulance! Call an ambulance! But not for me!
Torture attacks summon all kinds of torture devices from the Middle Ages, and it's fun. Well, fun for us, not so much for the angels. I really like having to use witch time for small-scale puzzles.
You've played enough hide-and-seek, my scurrying little friend. Just a child?
I don't know why, but I always find it hilarious that Bayonetta is very much a shoot first and ask questions later kind of gal. Yet another hilarious shot, since we were in a regular old building, but now apparently we're way up in the air with a dragon angel. Because Nintendo swooped in to save the day, and Bayonetta is on the Switch, you can have Bayonetta wear costumes from characters owned by Nintendo. The angels even get their own special language. Also,
Disturbs my slumber.
If I was your child, I'd be an awfully ugly witch, wouldn't I? Yours is a face only a mother could love, and one I could never forget. No quarrel? You're in no position to decide that. See, my infernal partners love my ability to eliminate your kind. I figure your sacrifice would shut them up for a while.
I'd say one big angel would definitely be worth more than a few puny ones. Man, don't you just hate it when you're... The city fills with lava. Being able to casually toss cars with my hair is not something I thought I'd put on my gamer resume. To add a layer of strategy, you have to go into witch time to be able to attack enemies on fire. Make sure to pay attention to the cutscene, you may have to deal with an immediate threat afterwards. The Alfheim portals are fun side areas that give you some restrictions to practice your abilities, as well as earn extra rewards.
Dancing a go-go, baby!
Surfing on angels. If you get a game over, some very handsy hands will drag you down to hell.
Hey, check this out. What are you buying? Heard that in a game once.
Resident Evil 4 merchant reference. Occasionally, you can go inside portals to get to Paradiso.
I'm sorry. I forgot to mention one of the reasons I hunt your kind. You're much too ugly not to put out of your misery.
Bayonetta always chooses the Renegade interrupt option.
Lock off, Featherface.
Block off, Featherface!
Fighting a dragon angel is not something I thought I'd ever put on my gamer resume. Goofy stuff like activating witch time so you don't lose your sucker is a win. Frequent flyer miles for that flight. You can collect Antonio's notebooks, which gives more insight on the Lumen Sages, as well as the Umbra Witches and VIgrid.
What the? I've often seen a girl without lipstick, but lipstick without a girl? Most curious, isn't it, Cheshire?
Bayonetta continually toying with Luca is always a win. Okami reference.
The truth is, you killed my father.
My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Kill me in plain sight? Go ahead. It would only prove everything I've said about you. Well, that and sadden the hearts of a number of young ladies.
Is the number 0?
Neg, I didn't know you made jokes.
I made you, didn't I?
You... what?
I am your father dead.
That's not true! That's impossible!
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, that was anticlimactic.
Claire, and Trish, and Sylvia, and Amy.
Capcom girls. Well, if you're gonna die anyway, might as well go out in a blaze of glory.
What the?
Inadvertently saving a dumbass. A neat visual touch is the hands dragging the screen when you're low on health. They're ready to drag you to hell the moment you trip up. When the moon doesn't want to come out, make it. Okay, that's a cool shot.
Who are you? And don't you dare say my long-lost sister.
I mean, kinda? which time doesn't affect Jean. You know, because she's also a witch. That's a nice showcase of the animal within powers we are about to acquire.
Come on. Cheating on me, haven't you? Someone else caught your eye?
Bayonetta takes nothing seriously, and I adore that about her.
One to play savior, but I suppose I can make an exception and kill all of you. Just this once, of course. Among the stars, let me see what spring is like.
Mommy!
Was I just singing?
Bayonetta having an amnesia dream about Rosa singing to her while Cereza says mummy is some pretty decent foreshadowing.
If there's two things I hate in this world, it's cockroaches and crying babies. Well, a crying baby cockroach would be truly terrible. You're not from VIgrid, are you, little one? Where are you from?
I'm from my house.
Well now, I'll hazard a guess this isn't your home.
Cereza's so stinking adorable. Also, since all the main characters have finally showed up, I thought this was a fun little anecdote. I was looking at behind the scenes for the game, and apparently because Hideki Kamiya was first told no repeatedly, then the higher-ups caved, he put glasses on every main character because originally the marketing team didn't think glasses would be very good in marketing. Joke's on them, I love the cast even more for having glasses since I'm cursed to wear mine constantly. It's a small bit of representation for me, but honestly, how many people wear glasses and kick this much ass?
Mommy.
Don't worry, it's always scary the first time you see them.
Nice double entendre there, Bayonetta.
So, where was I? Oh, yes. Your kind invitation. I do hope you've prepared dessert as well. Oh, what a lovely tea party. And dancing, too. Cereza, my dear, watch and learn.
Bayonetta continues to show how she is the best. Ass-kicking with a side of mentorship. I never thought I would put breakdancing with guns on my feet and finishing with a photo finish on my gamer resume. I fucking love this game. The angel falling in love with Cereza is a hilarious short-lived side plot. Aw, I kind of feel bad for it. Cereza, you traitor! Do you think all witches look the same?
Ooh.
Dance off with your angel doppelganger. That's an interesting way to introduce yourself.
Mommy? You're a mom? You?
Come now, Cheshire. Look at me. Do I look like I have any interest in children? Now making them, well, that's another story.
That's kind of gross, but also hilarious.
Bugger. And I didn't make any time for pillow talk.
Helping out Luca and Cereza. This mix of Fly Me to the Moon is just fantastic. I absolutely love this mix of it, and with Moon River and Bayonetta 2, it makes me excited to see what other Moon-based remix we will get in 3. Car Angels? Alrighty then.
Okay, the motorcycle section is cool and all, but it handles very jankily.
No matter how much you ask, I'm not putting a chainsaw on your arm.
Well, if I beat you and use the Rodon weapons, I can. So technically you do. Also, Evil Dead reference.
VIgrid. I've been there before.
Bayonetta slowly unraveling her past is fun to see. I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going.
Tentacles? Why did it have to be tentacles?
Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes?
That was titillating.
There is a boss rush here.
I thought we loved boss rushes.
middle of a level like this.
Having to kill these angel spirits to raise the water level to walk on isn't really a puzzle, but it's very interesting.
Don't panic. I'm here. There's no need to worry about a thing.
Yeah, that's not really filling me with confidence.
Can't you see? Mommy's fighting the bad monsters for us. Mister, if you don't open your eyes, you'll miss everything. Look at these.
That's a handy trick. Luca also realizes that Bayonetta might not have been responsible for his father's death.
Well, Kitty, what do you think we should do? He's hurt you, has he? Well, we can't be having that now, can we?
Bayonetta going on a rescue mission for Cereza's Cheshire is both sweet and hilarious.
Let's rock, baby!
Devil May Cry reference.
Each clan, working at the behest of the powers that be, sought to lead their fractured world towards peace. They both possessed an eye said to have the power to create history that they used to oversee the world. However, their spirit of cooperation did not last, for amongst them, a pair of young star-crossed lovers conceived a child that sent the clans on a path to ruin. The woman was thrown in jail, and the man exiled from his clan. However, the child remained with the Umbra, raised as a black sheep even amongst the darkness.
Bayonetta's backstory is actually really interesting. Pity it started an all-out war that wiped both clans out.
Let's go!
Luca to the rescue?
Is he not rescuing them?
No, he is. It's just odd he's doing something right for a change.
Ooh.
I haven't really talked much about them, but the angels are very well designed. Most of them seem like the biblically accurate variety rather than a human with wings and a halo. Door surfing while fighting a giant angel is most certainly a win. Guiding said giant angel to the mouth of your giant flaming hair spider is awesome.
Welcome aboard, Cheshire.
Oh, fucking hell!
Bayonetta's fighting off the angel in Witch Time, then showing up at the helicopter before Luca and Cereza is great.
You're really not going to like what comes next. I hope you know that.
Don't tell me. Air Cheshire has awful in-flight entertainment and horrendous food.
But the further down you go, the harder it is to not notice the reality of things.
Cheshire, look.
Oh, I'm looking.
Sir, you have a helicopter to pilot.
Hey, this is no time to ogle pretty girls, son.
A fucking reaction shot is her chest. I can't even. Well, that was an anticlimactic ending.
It's not over, you idiot.
Welcome to my fantasy zone.
Fantasy Zone and Space Harrier reference.
I'm not sure who designed this, but they need to be fired out of a cannon. Why would you make a mandatory section flip the whole screen like this for dodging? That's even worse because it's in the PS4 version, the latest to date.
The final fight with Jean is intense and I love it. It's on par with the final clash between Dante versus Virgil in DMC 3. Jean even gets a visual suit upgrade to really show she and Bayonetta are evenly matched. You can toss missiles back and forth. Fun fact, that stone translates to Jean and Cereza.
Hey, is it over? What? It's not like you don't scare the shit out of me all the time. What about you? You really think I'm gonna let myself be seen in public with a girl looking all beat up like that?
Oh. I look dreadful, do I?
Huh?
You'll have to learn to wipe that stupid look off your face, or I'll never let you keep chasing me around this world. Got that? Luca?
That was a genuinely good moment between these two, especially with Bayonetta finally acknowledging him by his real name for the first time.
Fuck this section.
Gonna give any a lot.
No.
What follows those living in the light is nothing but the profound, empty darkness born from the shadow that grows longer as they approach the brilliant radiance. To truly see, your eyes must be open to both light and dark.
That's actually a good point.
Yeah, but quit rubbing lipstick on a toddler, you psycho.
My name is Boulder.
Can I give out wins for a villain being stylish as fuck? Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that.
I've had enough of your philosophical pretensions.
Bayonetta is done with the pompous speeches and would rather get back to ass-kicking.
For being kind enough to ascertain that my long-lost Cereza was at the bottom of some lake, I granted him his final wish and accepted his permanent resignation.
You bastard!
Turns out Luca harbored a grudge for Bayonetta for no reason, since it was her father that killed Luca's.
You are of no use to me. However, I am not without dignity. I will allow you to die in the same manner as your father.
Man, Baldur is a dick.
Well, I guess my plan has gone right out the window.
Damn it, that's a good one-liner though.
Fear not, my dear, sweet Cereza.
Baldur has revealed multiple times in this cutscene that Cereza is just Bayonetta's younger self, and I can honestly say I did not see that coming. Damn, Baldur's a badass. So, while it's weird he fused with Cereza, he does look pretty badass in his ultimate form.
That's Zero Dog!
It's not a final boss fight unless someone is shooting a fucking orbital laser at you!
I did not see that coming.
It's not a final boss fight until someone throws a building at you. Extra points if you headbutt it back to him. Playing tennis with a satellite is not something I thought I would put on my gamer resume. Damn, my resume is getting filled out.
Don't fuck with a witch.
Headshotting your father in slow-mo with lipstick is absolutely badass. It deserves a ton of wins. I will be taking no further questions.
I've got to give you credit, Bayonetta. You never cease to impress.
Luke is alive. Also factually correct.
Mommy! Daddy!
No need to be afraid, little one. The nightmare is over. Everything was just a dream. You're a strong little girl. There is nothing you cannot overcome.
Bayonetta being able to reassure her child self that everything is going to be okay is just so wholesome, and I love it.
And now it is done. The right eye oversees the light. The left eye oversees the darkness. 2 eyes to oversee the world. It was never the woman known as Bayonetta that I set my sights upon. It was you as a child, Cereza, that I sought. For she was the one who saw the world through innocent eyes, and she was the one who could give rise to a new history.
They played us like a damn fiddle!
May Jubileus the Creator grace all of its creations.
That's a shit way to end a game.
It's not over, ding dong.
A nice touch is since Bayonetta is out of commission, she's unavailable to play Angel Attack.
Thank God. There's still time.
John's alive! Driving a motorcycle up a launched rocket is not something I thought I would put on my gamer resume.
I have no intentions of gazing upon the left eye. I am here to reclaim my Umbran sister.
John to the rescue. That is not good. When summoning Shiva, the white hair is a nice visual cue letting you know that Jean was still around and is helping you kill a goddess. Wait, is this a JRPG and nobody told me? This game seriously fucking rules. How often do you summon a giant hair demon to punch a goddess's soul out of their body? Not only do you punch it out, but you guide it into the friggin' sun! John stepping on the credits because there's still work to do. Dismantling the corpse of Jubileus is great.
Unbelievable. We managed to stop this abomination, and it's still going to destroy the world. Jean!
This game is so fucking stupid, and I love it.
Come now. You're one of a kind. If you die here, who's going to save the world? I'll send you home, even if it kills me. Now, let's finish this. You and I are going home together. John, we're both one of a kind. Now those are the eyes I've been waiting to see.
And like that, love bloomed on the battlefield.
John! I'm okay! Let's go! Just stay close to me!
Back to the beginning of the game.
I said I'd never give up chasing you. I just never thought the chase would end like this.
I feel a little bad for Luca. He finally let go of his grudge against her after finding out she didn't kill his father, and now he thinks he's lost her for good. Another callback to the beginning of the game.
This looks ridiculous on me. I swear, this is the last time I cosplay.
You hear that? That's your cue.
Huh? Will you hurry up? Don't tell me you fell asleep in that thing again. Let's dance, boys.
Equally as iconic and epic as Let's Rock, baby. You can fight more battles while the credits are rolling.
Fly me to the moon.
Having the final credit sequence play Helena Nagura's cover of Fly Me to the Moon is so lovely. Bayonetta ends with a dance sequence. Why don't more games end with dance numbers? This is completely amazing. I absolutely adore Bayonetta. Both game and character are absolute delights. This is the game that got me into character action games, and I couldn't be happier for it. It's character action at its finest, being utterly ridiculous and stylish. I still think it's amazingly cool that Bayonetta's complete design was made by a woman. She uses her femininity and seductiveness as a weapon, rather than just being eye candy. I also love that she was created because Hideki Kamiya thought there were too many male protagonists, and I'm very happy he made this wonderful decision. The story is pretty odd, but considering the story of these things is never the real important part of things, that's okay. There's time travel, so that always complicates things. Beyond that, though, it's just dumb fun, and that's always good for a fun time. The music is stellar. I love how we can go from these hugely ominous orchestral tracks to something that's basically bubblegum pop. I'll always praise retooling an older song like Fly Me to the Moon and make it sound completely different. The gameplay is very tight and makes you crave trying the level again to see if you can hit a better score than last time. Being able to use the Angel's weapons against them is also fantastic, as it gives you some extra variety. The torture attacks are also a fun addition, as most of them are a bit on the silly side. The only real complaint I have is the timings for the button mashings that are not that forgiving, as it's extremely difficult to finish them completely most of the time. More than the graphics looking good, I'm gonna say, like I always do, the art style is much more impressive than the actual graphics. Bayonetta is fashionably stylish, and knows it. The rest of the cast is uniquely designed as well, and I love that it's incredibly easy to pick each of them out of a lineup. I do like the way they worked around for having a limited budget was to not animate everything and have some stills show up in reels. This also loops back to the gameplay. They clearly focused on that, and with the game, I'm glad it plays very fine-tuned as opposed to having stellar visuals. In closing, I adore the hell out of Bayonetta. Yes, that pun was intended. I can't wait to see more from the team, and I'm very, very excited to dive into Bayonetta 3 and see what our favorite Dami Mommy Witch has been up to since the last adventure. Thank you for watching, and try not to die out there.
Don't fuck with a witch.
Yeah, Skips, it's time for you to go to the moon.